Say hello to our little friend. Hello and welcome to a new video. This video is gonna be differences between foods in Finland and in Canada.
This is going to be part of a Canada versus Finland series that we will make, and hopefully this can be as general as possible, that anybody coming to Finland can get an idea about the Finnish food. But of course this is from my perspective. I'm from Canada, so I can only compare from my home country.
Yeah.
Yes, and you can compare too, because he has a lot of knowledge in Canadian food, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the first section, and this is going to start off the video all about quality and price of food. So, what do you think, Yuka? If you went to McDonald's, how much money are you going to spend there?
Here McDonald's? Oh, I eat healthy. I don't go to McDonald's.
Yes, we went yesterday.
Well, maybe 10, 11 euros.
Yesterday it was 15 euros.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Yeah, and that's really expensive at home. But even just some other things like, I don't know, meat, for example. Sometimes I buy a package of chicken and it's like 8 euros. At home, that's like 12 euros or $12. Yeah. It's actually quite expensive to eat here. Food products are more expensive than at home.
Yeah.
But there's also a really big difference in quality, I think.
Yeah, I think the quality here can be, especially with meats, can be better and is better. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Finland is quite health conscious in that sense, especially because, you know, I study toxicology here. I've learned some things and often compared them between Finland and Canada. And for example, pesticides and stuff that are banned in Canada or that are banned in Finland are used in Canada. Or also, I think a lot of like plastic products aren't used here that are used at home. Like if I will take a cheese slice or something, the wrapper feels very like flimsy, and also like saran wrap for food is very, very flimsy. I think that's because they're not using so many like plastic stabilizers here compared to at home.
Yeah.
Because at home everybody just wants it to be super efficient and work properly and all this, but I think here they're more like, you can't put these things on food containers.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
And in general, like, people have like I think a lower fat and lower salt intake here.
Yeah, it can be.
Okay, then the next thing is about the lunchtime.
Here in Finland, I think generally from 10:30 to 11:30. 10:30 to 12, actually, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe can be 12, 10:30 to even to 1.
At home in Canada, it's probably more like 12 is lunchtime. But I think in other nationalities that's more of an issue. Like some countries eat lunch at like 2, you know?
Yeah,
so
because you know we Finnish people, we have this mantra, early a bed, early to rise, makes man and women wealthy and wise.
Okay, but it's a little bit of a shock for people, because at the university people are eating at like 10:15 their lunch.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, item number 3 is about actually the school lunches here. So you guys are quite socialist when it comes to like education and like childcare and all that. So if you go to a school, like all the children get their lunches for free, like it doesn't cost money, right?
Yeah, like elementary school, junior high school don't have to pay, but university and those you have to pay maybe 2 euros.
Yeah, 2 euros, and you get like a full meal. You get a bread, you get a salad. The bread is cooked fresh there. You get to choose your drink and everything. Like, for example, in Canada, if you wanted to have that kind of a meal at a university, perhaps you would need the meal pass for the meal hall, which is, you know, quite expensive actually. It's still going to be like $7 a meal or so. Or let's say you don't live in a residence there in university, so you don't get the meal pass. And if you want to eat on campus, you can choose to eat at like Pizza or Tim Hortons or
Yeah,
something. And that stuff is very expensive and it's not healthy.
well, I think in Canada they have like example universities. Universities are much bigger there than here, so they have like a lot of choices. The university you went to, they have a lot of different places you can go to eat.
But the choice is not good in my opinion because it should be more that you can get a good meal at the school so you don't have to worry. I mean, let's say that you want to get a lunch at the university, it's going to cost you like $12 or something. But here in Finland, you just go to the cafeteria and any of the studying halls and you will have the cafeteria there and it will be €2 at most.
Yeah.
And it's real food. I mean, it's not pizza or something that's super super unhealthy or with preservatives and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would have to experience that.
School lunch there?
We will do another video on universities, I think, because there's a lot of differences. But the food thing, I think it's important because people in Finland really appreciate nutrition. They really appreciate like taking the time to eat and everything. So here, the quality and people are eating better in general, I think, especially university students.
Yeah.
Okay, next one on the list is about licorice everything. Salmiakki everything. So maybe you can tell about what is salmiakki.
Salmiakki is licorice.
It's like black licorice, and basically everybody at home says like
We also have
nobody likes licorice at home.
We also have lakritsi. I think lakritsi also is licorice.
Yeah, but it's kind of the same in my opinion. There's like the salmiakki, which is like this hard black licorice, and then there's other licorices. But people love it here. It's like a meme at home that nobody likes licorice or black licorice especially.
But that do you want to know why they don't like it? Because they haven't tried it.
Nope, we have it, and people choose not to eat it because they don't like it. But here, every kind of product you want to eat, you can get it with licorice or salmiakki.
Yeah.
Ice cream, alcohol.
Alcohol, yes.
Inside of your chocolates.
Chocolates, yes.
What else? Maybe like even some cookies.
Yeah, cookies, yeah. Oh, like you name it, a lot of products
Everything with salmiakki.
have like salmiakki.
Yeah, everything. It's really bad.
It's good.
Like I want to get some cookie dough ice cream. No, the options are like strawberry, licorice, and like vanilla.
You have to eat it couple of times to get used to it.
And another thing that Finland has a lot of pullas.
Pulla. Yeah,
What
pulla is a sweet bun. So like it's a tradition. I should say like a tradition. Like if you work, like there's this coffee break room. Like you go there, you have a break with your colleagues, and then there's like somebody brings pulla there so people can eat it. Sometimes we have that in schools for some holiday and stuff like that. But pulla is a traditional thing here, and we had different kinds of pullas. One of the really common one is voisilmä pulla. That means like you basically have this, pulla where this like this butter. I don't know is it butter or what, but like on the middle of it. Like the aurinkopulla.
Custard.
Yeah, maybe like the aurinkopulla.
Yeah.
And like different kinds of pullas.
I like Dallas pulla. It's very very sweet in the center. It has like a custard. It's quite rich. It kind of reminds me of like cheese cream icing.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. And Dallas pulla is also like under your armpit when you get the sweat stain. So it has like the little circle in the middle that's yellow.
Yeah, Dallas, like the shape of the sweat.
Yeah.
So you can say like, Dallas, Dallas. And the person's like, where? I'm hungry, where? Under your armpit.
But you can get pulla everywhere, all the
Yeah.
cafes and everything. Some variant of pulla you will definitely get.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, next one I have here, and this is close to my heart because at home in Canada I always like to drink chocolate milk. And Finland doesn't have just like 2% milk or 1% milk that's chocolate milk.
I think we have chocolate milk.
Okay, no, but I'm not talking about like chocolate flavored soy or chocolate flavored almond milk. That's different. I'm talking like cow milk, the same milk that I can buy, that I have in the fridge now. That would be just chocolate. They do not have it here. I'm talking like farmers' chocolate milk. They do not have something like that.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can check. Maybe Kauppahali has.
I've checked. No, they don't have. No. But you can get like a
Prisma
lot of
maybe
different. Yeah, you can get a lot of different dairy varieties. I guess there's a lot of like gluten free or lactose free or
Yeah.
soy, almond, and whatever. There's many different alternatives that I have no idea about.
Yeah, Finnish people really like to drink milk, and it's really advertised like milk everywhere. You like I remember like you when you're younger, you go to school like and at the school there's this like the doctor or the nurse who's like a school nurse. You go there like on the wall there's like this dairy, commercially you should drink dairy,
Yeah.
you should do this and that.
And that's the same here. Like people drink milk with their lunches at school, and we also do that at Canada. In Canada, I guess, because when we were kids too, we had like the milk was like the cheapest option, like 10 cents or something, because they wanted to push the children to drink the milk. So it's kind of normal for me to drink milk, but other Europeans are like, we can't drink milk with lunch. But it's quite normal for me, and I will take the milk because I want to have nutrients. I really like milk though, so.
Yeah, and also the chocolate milk we don't maybe have it the way you want.
But Finland has a huge section for yogurts. They really freaking like yogurt. They have, I think in Canada our yogurt section is maybe just like one shelf, like this, and it's like Activia and maybe some other children flavors.
Yeah.
But here it's like the entire aisle, and you can buy like 2-liter yogurts. Many different flavors, many different brands, many different types. Like I don't even know because I don't really eat yogurt so much.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
So yogurt is basically like this breakfast food. You in the breakfast you like when you're having a breakfast you eat it alone or you put it like on the porridge and then you eat it.
They eat a lot of porridge here.
That's true.
Yes.
That's really true.
Yes. Okay. And on the topic.
Say hello to our little friend.
And on the topic of the foods that Finnish people like a lot, surprisingly, they really, really like Mexican food. I don't know why. I mean, it's so random. Finland enjoys Mexican food, and there's an entire aisle here also for Mexican food.
Nachos, tortillas.
But I mean, there's an entire aisle, and you have to understand the supermarkets here are quite small compared to at home. They're not supermarkets per se. And so when you have a small shop like that, you don't expect an entire aisle to be dedicated to Mexican food. I mean, the Indian section is like this big, right? Or the Japanese section is like this big. And then Mexican, entire aisle. I don't get it. And also restaurants, Mexican restaurants, they have a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, one thing when you go to the supermarket here that you don't find as frequently is like canned foods. I mean, sure, you guys have like canned pea soup and stuff, but not to the extent we have at home. Like imagine your Mexican food aisle, but it's just, or your yogurt aisle, and it's just canned soups. Like Campbell is not a brand here, so you don't have that huge, like, at home we have like a whole wall of Campbell soups, and they're like, they have like these spot deposits. So you take one out and then the next one comes down.
Ah, okay.
It's like really big. And in a home in Canada, you will probably find like at least a dozen cans of something like that, like a soup or chicken noodle soup, vegetable soup, ravioli, Chef Boyardee. Like, you guys don't have any of that. We have all of the vegetables in cans. We have everything in cans.
Like, I think we have quite a lot of them too.
I mean,
maybe
you have
not as
some
much
stuff, but no, you don't have Green Giants and everything like that. Like, the brands at home are much more expensive in canned foods. Maybe it's also because maybe there's not as many preservatives and maybe it's more expensive for some companies to use alternative preservatives.
They can keep many years, you know, on the shelf.
Okay, next one to talk about is about deer meats, because Finnish people think deer meat is such a like exclusively Finnish thing. You guys are always like, we have pizza with deer meats. We're like that. We put deer meat on our things. Reindeer. Have you ever tried a reindeer? And it's like, yes, I have. My grandfather has deer meat like twice a week. We buy it from the guy who kills deer, or my uncle.
It just depends.
It's like, you know, reindeer at home, it's quite normal. It's a hobby. People hunt deer.
I think
deer meat is abundant.
I think it also depends where you live in Canada.
Yeah, maybe if you're not from Toronto, or maybe if you're an hour outside of Toronto, at least you've probably had deer before. You probably know somebody who kills deer or something, because it's really common. You can't even go into the woods during the fall season because you might accidentally get shot by a deer hunter. So it's very, very common at home. But I don't like it. You?
I don't know if I have ever tasted.
Interesting.
Maybe I have, but I forget what the taste is.
Yes, okay. And the last topic of this video is about the coffee culture, because both Canadians and Finnish people keep coffee close to their hearts. Let's be honest, it's not like Italian coffee, so maybe some other European countries don't even accept this coffee, this brewed type coffee, as coffee. But for me, this is the best version of coffee, roasted coffee that is just brewed, and you have a pot of coffee there with your family, be it morning, be it afternoon, be it evening. Coffee is always on, and it's the same here. You don't drink coffee.
No.
He's the only Finnish person I know that doesn't drink coffee, but coffee is really big here. People drink a lot of coffee here, I think more than compared to home. But you know, we have this Tim Hortons brand, and you know, many people go there. Many people go there. They spend a lot of money at Tim Hortons getting their coffee. Here, people drink it at home, I think.
Yeah, maybe coffees. You can go to coffees, drink there. You can maybe take away coffee. But I think Canada is more takeaway coffee. Yeah,
coffee you get when you're driving to work or when you're driving home. You see people going with coffee. Here, you don't see people going with coffee, right? Like in Halifax, if I would get on a bus with a coffee, the bus driver will be like, no, you cannot come here, because people try to take coffee too often and it ends up being a mess. Here, they don't say anything because nobody else is taking coffee. I think it doesn't become an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, the coffee culture is very good for me. I like it. I like it a lot. And the brands are very nice. The brands of coffee are quite good.
But is the coffees they drink here similar to Canada or different?
It's the same, yeah. Pretty much. I mean, I want to have Tim Hortons coffee often, but I think if I will leave Finland, then I will also want to have juhla coffee often.
Juhlamokka. Juhlamokka?
Kyllä.
Ah, juhlamokka, yeah.
I like that one. And I like the intenso one now.
There's also this YouTuber, like Canadian YouTuber, who goes like different like restaurants in Canada, and he has like this van, and he basically stays on the restaurant for like 24 hours, and then he sleeps on the parking lot.
Yes. So
he does, and like 24 hours he eats the foods from that specific place.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I have gained a lot of knowledge about those things, and now I know how to go around with those things.
Mm-hmm. We also have like larger portion sizes at home, I
Yeah,
think.
that's true. I think, what about McDonald's? Is it everything bigger?
Yeah,
USA, everything is bigger?
Totally. I think USA is even bigger, but
Yeah.
let's say you order a medium coffee. I'm expecting it to be like this big, probably. That would be a Tim size medium coffee, and here that would definitely be a large. McDonald's, that would be, I don't even think it would be that big because their mediums are like this. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The coffee I had today was this big.
It's also
At the
like, I
restaurant.
think, like, you know, money, they try to make more profit.
Yeah, for sure.
So you lower the, how to say it, like, the lower the portion size but raise prices.
That's true. I think that's all I have to say about Canadian versus Finnish food and food delivery and food systems and everything about food. But who knows? Maybe there's something I missed. So you can write below if you are a Finnish person in Canada or a Canadian person in Finland or someone who traveled to both countries. Please share what is your opinion about this, and that would be lovely. We like to compare and see some differences. Hopefully this helped you if you're going to be traveling to Finland to have a better idea what to expect. Maybe if you're from Canada or even America, but generally speaking, now you know a little bit more. Anything else?
Kiitos. And make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the notification button on.
I don't even know how to use that.
So you don't miss out any when we upload.
That's a good idea. We'll have some more videos out like this soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Heippa!
Kiitos, moi moi!